good win by Edward. Good win by, not a win, but a good place for Greg Skipper. And then Cole and Cody did an outstanding job, and that is our points for the day. Lots of people advance as well. Good for those guys to advance, and now we just wait to get the women started tomorrow.
How did Edward look to you?
Look solid.
What was it like for Edward to win it in front of his home field Hayward crowd?
It's always special. Eugene is a special place. He's done this before, so it's always sweet to do it at home. Especially dealing with some of the adversity that so-called that he had.
You guys kind of held form. Is that what you look for, guys who don't try to do too much?
Absolutely. We talked last night in our team meeting about just doing what we did to get here, and that would be special if you could do those things.
When you talked strategy with Edward before a race like that?
Not really. My job more so with Edward is a cheerleader. Coach Powell does a great job with him, so he does all the strategy talk.
Do you think he's at 100%?
Where he was at coming into?
Yeah, if you look at his body of work there at the Pac-12s and the regionals, he ran some really, not really impressive times. The way he ran was impressive, so we were encouraged by that.
Yesterday you talked about needing the stars to be stars and stars in waiting to step up. Is that what happened with you think with Cole and Cody today?
Absolutely. Cole, or actually not Cole, but Cody's had a little bit of a trying year, so to see him come out there and score some points was awesome. And then Cole, one that we didn't predict to score that high, but to get there on the podium is definitely exciting as well.
Was it a big surprise for you to see Maton not qualify for 15?
It's tough. There's 12 people that go in the field there, and we had 3 people entered, so of course it's always heartbreaking to see one of our own, born and raised here in Oregon, not make the finals, but it's kind of track and field.
How do you feel like Edward will respond coming back now doing the 5K?
I guess it's just we'll have a day off. He'll go and put his feet up and kind of recover as much as possible, and then get ready to gear up for Friday.
How would you grade the atmosphere here in Eugene with the home environment?
The atmosphere is always here, and not so much as a home environment, but it's a good environment for all of track and field. You can hear different pundits say about how Hayward Field is really special and is hallowed ground and the Hayward Field magic, and I think that permeates throughout the whole track and field venue, and all the athletes feed off of that.
Do you think there's a lot of pressure on Edward to come in this weekend and have a good meet? Not necessarily from you guys, but just outside source?
No, I don't think so. No.
When people were maybe speculating about, if he was 100% or how he was doing, did you ever worry about him, or did you feel like all along he was going to be ready for this?
I saw him training every day, so I don't necessarily know about the speculation. I guess it's part of it is playing. I think I said a couple of days ago, or in the press conference here, about how he had a big load there in cross country, he had a big load there in indoors, and so at some point in time we have to rest that guy and get him ready for this weekend in particular.
There's been a couple stories about the women's team. Is that at all bothering them coming into the meet about athletes leaving or unexpected?
We're talking about the men. The women will be tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.